The following Dungeons & Dragons live play is intended for mature audiences only. We hope you enjoyed the show.
Welcome back to Crossing Queen's Bed, episode 13, Consequences. Last time, our young chosen continued their investigation into Vinestoal, the High Priest of Knowledge. Within Apex Hall, Tim, Mouse, and Dandelion finished up helping the children get back to their families and talking to their two new bedborn friends, the Colston family, Harold Colston and Anna Colston, a beaver man and an otter woman, and their three children.
A little liberal with the word friend there, but that's fine.
And they were utterly devastated.
Utterly devastated. After Mouse and Tim and Dandelion had a little conversation about reforging a little bit of their relationship, and Mouse starting to start off on a better foot with Tim. And in the process, kind of offended Harold as he stormed out of the building. Mouse, however, took up the opportunity to follow him. And after he left the hall, Vinestoal finally showed himself, leaving Mother Goose's office along with several other high-ranking high priests of the Citadel. Before he was able to leave Apex Hall, Tim tried to stop him, giving a faux reporter act, trying to get a little information out of him. However, he failed spectacularly and didn't get really any information out of him as he was leaving. However, Mouse did see Vinestoal leaving the Apex Hall and did an amazing job at sneakily following him across the diocese back towards the Tower of Knowledge, where, unbeknownst to him, Alolela and Brie had broken into Vinestoal's office, now twice, the first time discovering this large brassy key and 3 maps of the Serenity Caves, initially leaving them, only deciding later that they should have brought them with them. So Brie decided to break back into the Tower of Knowledge, run into Vinestoal's office, steal the items into her bottle that has been granted to her with this mysterious contract with this dark, elusive god that has given her warlock abilities.
No one would be crazy enough to break into this place twice. They'll never see it coming.
They'll never see it
I like how the plan was, run away, we're gonna get caught, let's break back in so we don't get caught.
Yeah, wait. If we loop back on ourselves, they'll be like, wait, they never left? Where'd they go?
Meanwhile, Bree's just standing outside the room, just slamming the door over and over again, like, I can't.
Alolela, left at the base of the tower, was left as lookout, and as Vinestoal approached the base of the tower while Brie was still within, attempted to slow him down.
Alolela's so bad.
She did not do a very good job as Vinestoal continued on unimpeded by her interactions, as Mouse came up and talked to her as she filled him in on what had happened so far, and cracked a new plan to help
Not a plan.
Brie.
It's not a plan. He doesn't know what consequences are. He doesn't know what a
Had an
job
idea.
is. He doesn't even know what he's doing.
Not at all. Not at all.
He doesn't even know why he's doing it. He just smelled the stinky man.
He's just being, you know.
He's a private investigator right now. He's still got on his Sherlock cap and his big magnifying glass, and he's investigating.
He is the PI, and he doesn't know why.
And he doesn't know why.
Nope. And
Because he's a hero.
he's a hero.
Hero, just like that.
Realizing that the only way up the tower was the large central teleportation circle, Mouse decided that Alolela would go up the tower with him and cause a distraction, allowing Mouse to sneak off without being seen. However, as soon as they arrived on the 7th floor, Mouse was immediately spotted, and Vinestoal's 4 knights stepped in to intercede them. However, meanwhile, across the Citadel, back at Apex Hall, after Vinestoal had left, Tim and Dandelion met back up with Monster, who heard a scream outside. Running after to follow what had let out this sound, they found Anna running away. Tim, Dandelion, and Monster turned the corner to find Harold, the angry beaver man, seemingly transformed. Very large, red, bloody pustules emerging from his upper lips, and his fur standing on edge, his eyes crazed. Monster stepped forward and bellowed that unfortunately, he would have to be cold so that to prevent further spread of the boarpox virus.
And then he hit him with a gust of hot air.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why does he gotta be cold? Can we heat up the beaver, like really warm him up? Like, who needs a cold beaver? What?
I kind of need to take the beaver's body, though. I need that to... I don't know about that yet, but I need it for my mushroom farm.
I thought you were gonna go with the hat angle. I was like,
I'm pretty sure if you start feeding people mushrooms made from a beaver with boarpox, you are spreading a plague, but you also serve a Dark Lord, so that's up to you.
Listen, I'm chosen. I don't give a shit.
I want to say, and when she went, a pox upon all your houses, she meant literally she's the one bringing a pox to everyone's, and a pox for you, and a pox for you.
It's like
Bree's gonna embrace the witch doctor aesthetic, and she's just gonna come with the plague places.
Oh yeah, no. So now you've gone full Plague Inc. You've given the plague spores, and so
it's airborne now.
It's airborne.
Brie has found a way to fly and just dusting it out the back of her broom.
God, I need to dust this broom more.
No, sorry. I just had this image of Brie makes a pizza and be like, oh, instead of like red pepper flakes, it's just little bits of Harold. Only slightly worse than Domino's.
So Food Network channel, like, all right, now take your Harold and break it into bite-sized.
You finally get a slice of beaver.
Listen, I already discovered when Brie sees Dandelion again, she's gonna be super excited. She's gonna be like, thank God they didn't turn you into leather. I would have been really sad. Kind of impressed, but really sad. I would have bought you so you wouldn't be on the shelves, don't worry. Like, in her mind, she's like, I could have all this cool shit.
Would have bought Dandelion, but on sale. You know how it is.
Well, I mean, depending on what happens when you die as a chosen, does your body stay in your reborn, or does the body?
Yeah. No. Tim's had
the body stays. So we could set up a leather form out of Dandelion. It sucks for Dandelion, but.
Or
Tim, technically, too.
And it's just
So we could do that, or we could also set up a mushroom farm with her and have the essence of dinosaur. In this,
that's the only
like
ethical
the pot
way
shit.
to do this,
Yeah.
There's an ethical way to do this?
I wasn't thinking about ethics at all. I was actually thinking about a way that we could make sure that they come out of this with their brain warped and go on a killing spree.
After dispatching with Harold, his bloody, mangled corpse left in the grass, Monster turned around, realizing that Anna was likely infected as well. Returning to Anna, you all found her in a mound of hysterical crying as Monster told her that her husband was dead, and informed her that she too needed to die and that her children would be taken care of. We return as the two of them are looking down as Anna's eyes go still, Tim, the memory of her soft smile, the only thing that is in your mind of what she was.
Body's so warm, Sam. Go for it.
Oh no. Necrophilia, that's where I crossed the line.
I was talking about making pizza.
Yeah. What were you talking about,
Sure.
Rachel?
I was thinking about becoming a criminal overlord by using that body to spread the plague.
You don't have a plan, though. You're not. There's no goal that you're trying to achieve. It's just mischief. I know that because that's my goal.
My goal is chaos, apparently, and my
It's like,
god
okay,
is
I'm
probably
gonna
hating
spread
me.
the plague out of infected beaver meat, and then I'm gonna make money. It's like, all right, but you're missing step 2, 3, and 4.
No, I want to be a mushroom shop.
Wait, we forget. We have to go to Harold and express his anal glands for perfume.
Right. You're gonna open a mushroom pizza shop, but your only customers will be dead.
I mean, that's the chosen, you know?
No,
Then you have a customer for life.
I also gotta get with my guy to see if he'll help me out more. Maybe I just add like 200 names more.
I gotta get with your god too and see if he'll help me out more. Mouse's evil run. It's gonna be awesome.
I'm just gonna get my friends to sign the contract and see what happens.
Yeah, except your contract's gonna be a forgery from Mouse, where all of it belongs to me.
No, like you're not allowed in my vial no more.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Tim and Monster. Monster straightens himself, looking down on Anna. I'm sorry, Tim. You shouldn't have had to see this.
Monster, I helped. I didn't just see it. I feel like that's a little bit more than just seeing. I didn't believe in Borbox till now, but I think I'm having to come to grips with it.
Monster turns around to look at you. And Dandelion, Dandelion? It's okay to come out now. Dandelion?
I say, she's quite large. Not trying to insult her as a woman or anything, but it would be hard to miss her. How'd you lose her?
How did I lose her? I don't know. Dandelion! Dandelion! He starts walking around looking for her. Give me an investigation check, Tim.
Investigation check. Rolling. Come on!
12. Tim, you start looking around. Dandelion is nowhere to be found. You start looking up and down the path. You walk up to the edge of the dais. For a moment, you see something, a dark shadow, dash this direction, eastward. Where did she go? Maybe it really affected her that these two died.
Say, maybe she went back in to take care of the children and make sure that they're okay.
Maybe.
I say, where did Mouse go?
I don't know.
I say, he's easier to miss.
Brie left with Alolela earlier. But I don't know where Mouse is. And now Dandelion. You're all separated. We need to find her. The two of you, as you're talking, suddenly hear an ear-piercing scream coming from within the tower. Monster looks up. Oh no. There's more of them. What should we do, Tim? We need to find her.
I guess we gotta go in and check. Maybe she's in there. I didn't hear a roar, but maybe she's in there.
Okay, Tim. Let's go inside. You and Monster head inside of Apex Hall. Across the Citadel, back at the Tower of Knowledge, outside in the dark, standing where Brie originally had left Alolela by this bush that she had found a little bit of goop on earlier after she saw something dashing through the shadows.
You didn't eat it or nothing.
You didn't taste it. You know, there could have been some information to be gleaned.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like how it's poison, I'm gonna die.
You're chosen.
All I care about is my vial. If I die and it doesn't come with me, then what's the fucking point?
Brie, you stand in the dark, waiting. Alolela is nowhere to be found. What are you doing?
It's kind of like, I don't know, I left my cat here like 2 minutes ago.
Well,
Where
you
the
know
fuck
cats.
did my cat go? Like, I kind of want to go this way a little bit, just like not too far, but like a little bit, just to see if she's like pacing, like, you know.
Open a can of tuna really loudly.
I don't
You-
tuna.
Go southward on this path towards this large outdoor amphitheater. The concrete stonework is dark with all of its lighting turned off at the moment. This place is bathed in shadow as the stars overhead illuminate it lightly. You don't see her anywhere. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Come on, 7.
What the fuck do you want a 7 for?
This is Mouse's number.
It's the fancy number.
I've
Oh, what
only
about a
rolled it
17?
like 50%.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
Yeah.
I guess if we have to.
You
Yeah.
have to.
Damn it.
You turn back towards the lit pathway. There is no one out here. You don't know where she went, but you do have the key and the maps to the Serenity Caves, and you know that you left the rest of your friends back at Apex Hall. What are you doing?
Well, the only reason I could imagine she left is either something happened at Apex Hall or someone went up the elevator. So I'm going to go up the elevator just because I want to see, because I can pop up there real quick, see if she's there, and then if she's not there, leave.
So you're going to pop up to the floor of Vinestoal's office?
Yeah.
Okay.
Third time the charm. Third time the charm.
Look, nobody would be stupid enough to come back to the scene of the crime 3 times in a row.
No, not at all.
Okay.
They'll never see it
Lightning
coming.
never strikes 4 times.
Oh my god.
We're like, wow, what happened here? You missing something, buddy?
Well, what if it's a lightning rod? Shut the fuck up.
Okay, Brie. You are heading back into the Tower of Knowledge. Are you doing anything to disguise yourself, or are you going in as yourself for a third time?
I'm going to go in as myself, but I'm not going up the elevator. I want to go to the guards that are protecting the thing, and I'm going to ask them if they've seen my cat.
Okay.
I lost her.
Yeah,
And they might
so-
not reply to me. Maybe they're like the British guards where you sit there, you're like, hey, and they're like,
Okay. So, you enter back into the Tower of Knowledge, walking up to the display case containing the magical scroll that you learned is called the Lala's Promise, flanked on either side by these knights wearing crystal armor. as soon as you approach and you get within sight of the object, that discomfort settles back in. Your heart rate starts to escalate as adrenaline pumps through your system. You feel
forget about this.
your skin tingling as
She
you
lost
get
her
closer.
cat. She got confused.
You approach the two guards on either side and ask if they have seen... What are you asking them specifically?
If they've seen my cat friend that I was here with earlier, I lost her and I don't know where she went. I'm scared and alone.
I'm scared and alone. Give me a persuasion check.
Okay, hold on. I got this.
Come on, 2.
Well, look, I got that 7 you were looking for.
Okay. You approach, and the two knights stare straight forward without saying anything to you.
Cool. This is helpful.
You failed your British roll.
You're not British enough to talk to the royal god.
Okay.
Wait. Get out some tea and crumpets. Maybe that'll...
I kind of want to get far away from this fucking object, so it's making me uncomfortable. Okay. I'm... Oh, man. Do I go up the elevator? Because, like, now Brie's, like, overanalyzing. Because she's been overanalyzing this whole time since she got here.
Yes.
And
Has
she's
another
like-
small panic attack.
Yeah, basically. And she's like, if I go up the elevator, are they going to know I went up the elevator? Do they have, like, a tracker on it to know who goes up and down?
She's
Is
only
this a
thinking
problem?
about this now.
Yeah! And so she's like, I don't think I should go back up the elevator. I feel like that will make me too obvious. I'm gonna let that play out. If they did go up there, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm gonna leave. The guards aren't helping me. They're not telling me there's no one in the fucking theater. I can't ask them. I'm just gonna go back to another hallway.
She gets like the slightest bit of friction and is like, nope, I'm noping out of here. Nope.
Yeah, that's
This
because
is too
she
freaky.
fucking joined the world and she's like, yeah, I'm an awesome ass thief, and then immediately twists her ankle and fucking has problems from then on out about not being a good ass thief as she was when she was in her old world. So now she's like, I don't know if I can do what I need to do here. And now I'm terrified.
Okay.
Maybe
So
you'll go to one of those other countries and
At
like
this
not friendly.
point, was Brie a good thief in the other world, or was the other world just really bad at catching thieves?
I don't know.
I'm really confused about this. I'm thinking,
Yeah, if I had a magic vial and I was a thief and I could just put shit in the vial, I would steal so much stuff.
It's a good thing now it
So
doesn't
much
have
stuff.
the vial.
Oh, for yet.
Yet.
Evil arc coming.
No, he's never stealing my vial.
hark, the herald devils sing. La, 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 la. It's it's like the freaking meme of House of Mouse. That's a secret we're saving for later.
That's a secret we're saving for later.
No, Brie, I'm not doing Evil Mouse. You don't have to worry.
Perfect.
Just toying around with the idea.
Twirls mustache.
Just saying how easy it would be to get away with it.
Brie, you, after having this moment of reflection and panic, retreat to the outside of the tower. Give me one more perception
Please come right
check.
back. Come right back. Do it 5 times.
That's how she has been this whole time.
I can't.
It's just an exercise routine at this point.
Get in your
There's
steps
another
in.
7. Fucking cursed me.
Okay. You step out back onto the lamp-lit path. Your heart still racing. You no longer feel those weird aches and pains when you were near the Lawless Promise, but as you step out, that anxiety has stepped in. Your stomach churns out of fear and panic. What if Alolela was in that tower? Why would she have to go back in? Where else she would have gone? Would she have abandoned you? Is like that where you're at? What do you do now? And as you step out, these thoughts racing through your mind, you see the flash of light back towards the trees over by this fountain. Just like, almost like the flash of a camera. Bright flash of light as it fades into a light yellow dipping behind this tree.
I'm gonna go over there.
Oh no, it's the fuzz! Scram!
You approach. How are you approaching?
Cautiously. Stealthily.
If you're doing a stealth check, give me a stealth check.
Perfect. I'm ready for a 7. Oh my god, it's a 6. It's a 9 total.
Okay.
I am super sneaky.
Okay. You sneakily approach, not knowing what made this flash of light. As you turn around the tree, expecting, just like before, that you'd find nothing, but you see a long reddish-brown tail slip around as it goes around in a circle, and suddenly you feel a sharp point of a knife digging at the bottom of your back. An arm comes up and starts holding you against their chest. You looking for me, huh?
I don't know what I'm looking for. I just saw a flash and I got distracted.
Up in the Tower of Knowledge, you leave Brie at that scene and ascend the tower, where at this floor, these 4 knights have leveled their weapons downward. Alolela, starting to panic, steps in between Mouse and the guard that spotted him. No, it's fine. He's a friend of mine. It's okay. What is your business here in the Tower of Knowledge?
Oh, hi, hello. Alolela, if you don't mind, I don't know why he's being so confused. I thought I had dropped something and I was looking for it, and it's very confusing. But Alolela here, she said she couldn't help me, but I knew that she was the only one who could. But we were looking to make an appointment with your Lord Limburger, or Stinkman, or whatever you call him.
Jeez.
One of the knights that's closer to the door walks up to Vinestoal's office and knocks on the door. It opens slightly as you can see Vinestoal's bushy blue eyebrows peeking through out of the doorway, narrowing at the two of you. You said you wanted a meeting, huh?
Well, no, not me particularly, but a group of me and my friends have been looking for you, and you seem busy, so I thought I'd make an appointment. I assume you take appointments as your registered official and whatnot, aren't you?
Vinestoal opens the door the rest of the way, looking at Alolela and Mouse. Yes, it should seem that we should have a meeting by now. Please, come into my office.
Oh, no thank you, I'm not ready to do that. I'd like to make an appointment to make a meeting.
That's not going to work for me. I have time now. You can either come easily or the hard way.
Oh, I'm not going to be threatened by you and your thugs, but if you'd like, I could cause a scene, or we could just approach this nicely, and I could make an appointment, come back later, and we could discuss this in a way that I think suits everyone.
The hard way it is, then. Guards? He closes the door, and the 4 guards step forward. I need you to roll initiative, Mouse.
So excited for this.
All right. As the door shuts, Mouse, it is your go.
All right. Actually, I'm near what? I'm near 1 and 4?
Yes.
Okay, and I'm initiating, so Let's just cause a scene and go with straight 2 flurry of blows.
All right. You dash across the stone and start attacking. Roll attack.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
That's-
All right. So you're attacking one guard twice. Ooh, crit!
Oh,
Oh
Jesus.
my god.
Christ. Mouse just put that guy in a the morgue.
All right. Roll for damage on that first hit.
Mhm.
So the first hit does 14 damage. And the second attack.
So just another D4 plus
Yeah.
D6.
Jesus.
8. Okay. You dash across the stonework, this small mouse leaping up, giving this huge dramatic punch across the metal, followed up by a second. He is pushed back into the wall. You can see points where he had punched into the skin where little bits of blood are starting to come out. He lifts his shield a little bit too late as the second one comes in and completely rings his head. Next up, as you land these finishing blows, this knight over here approaches the teleportation pad and takes his halberd and sticks it into this hole in the stonework. As he does, it clicks into place and the light magic rippling coming from the teleportation circle dulls. As it seems that the teleportation circle has been deactivated. That was...
You know that attacking me for trying to make an appointment is something evil people would do, right? You're being a little evil!
You hear a little laugh coming from the closed door. The next knight comes up to Alolela and takes his shield up, holds it in front of him, takes his sword, and lashes out at Alolela.
This poor girl. She's gone through it.
Does she know what she signed up for?
Yes, Alolela is an easy hit. The sword lifts and strikes across Alolela. That's a total of 10 damage at Alolela. And comes in with the sword again. That also hits.
What is her... She sucks.
She's not wearing armor because she didn't know she was going to be fighting, and so her DC is a lot lower, or her AC is a lot lower. 2d6 plus 3. 4 plus 7. So another 7 damage as the sword slashes into her. She tries to take a step back, but takes a heavy blow against her cloak. You can see it slashed, and blood starting to pool out of her fur on her arm. You can see the panic in her eyes. The knight that you struck at looks down at you, wipes his chin. You can see his blue scaled skin under the visor that only comes down to his nose. Can't see his eyes behind it as he holds up his shield and slashes at you. AC is 15, so he misses the first strike. The sword comes down, going wide. Mouse is so small, this knight is it has a difficult time actually making connection with him.
So this knight's throwing haymakers at a 2-inch tall object.
Second one also misses.
All I can think is, like, he, like, tries to swing and then Mouse just jumps over it.
Oh, no. I love the thought that Mouse doesn't even move. Just like,
Just
dude.
a casual sidestep. Just like giving him a big look like, wow, you really suck at this.
Slash, completely missing Mouse.
Suffering succotash.
The third knight comes up behind Alolela and goes to strike in at her. Missing, actually. And second attack does hit. So, 1.
How shitty do you have to be to miss someone at least once from behind?
12 damage. Shit.
I think Alolela's down.
Alolela takes a slash across the back as she tries to duck out of the way of the first. The second one, she's completely surrounded. She cries out. She looks around her, panicked. She is surrounded on all sides. She doesn't know what's happening. You can hear her panting, her eyes wide, her tail flicking back and forth. Okay. Allah, I'm doing your work. Please grant me your power. As she whips her book around and casts Spirit Guardians, light illuminating from her, these motes of sunlight drifting from her book and out of her, starting to spin around her like orbiting planets. These motes of light expand out from her in an outward spiral, starting to collide with these knights. They fall back as their armor and skin are burned from the searing sunlight. Alolela approaches you, Mouse, and goes back to back with you. Well, near you. I can't say back to back.
Back to ankle.
Back to ankle.
Back to calf.
Cap.
Yeah, I was gonna say calf.
Yeah, cap. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's very comforting for her.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I did just,
You did just deck.
I did just deck that guy. I did just dent crystal armor with my tiny fist.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, have you thought of taking that halberd and smacking somebody with it?
Well, so I don't have an action yet, but I'm planning on stealing that halberd with sleight of hand.
It is your turn, Mouse.
Yeah. So are any of these guys down? Like, what am I aware of as the situation in the room?
All 4 are up. The one that you hit is the most damaged, but all 4 of them seem they're still ready to roll.
All right. So let's try and at least get one person down. Let's go right for the guy I already hit, but let's go for Booming Blade. Yeah.
Okay. So
I can hit them across the hall.
yeah.
If only.
If only. All right, you deal 8 damage. Okay. Yeah, because 3 is your dexterity. Okay. Mouse, you still have a bonus action, I believe?
Bonus action, yeah,
Yes.
which I should be able to use disengage.
Oh, yes, you should. Yes.
Yeah, so I'd like to try and disengage.
You disengage. Now you have your movement.
I'd like to try and reposition behind 1 and 2 so that I can try and steal that halberd.
Yeah, you race almost between their legs as you dip out of the way, disengaging with the knight in your immediate frontage. He attempts to reach after you, but you are already gone by the time he understands what's happening. You dip behind these 2 knights.
You
should ring that guy's cod piece as you go by.
If only that would be another action. If I
Dang
still had Fury, I think I have one more key attack, and it's not worth hitting that guy in the balls with.
Okay, that's the end of your turn. The second, number 2 knight turns around, realizing you're there. He reaches into his sheath and pulls out a kind of a long dagger. And holds up his shield. The other knight next to him rears back and is going to attack into you. There we go. We'll actually use that one. The first one hits, and the second one, it's a +5 to hit, so that would be 14. The second one misses, but the first one does connect. Oh no! Oh no! What would that be? That would be 13 damage. As this massive greatsword comes down, the first one missing, the second one finally connecting, this massive steel blade slicing through you, Mouse. This blade comes down on you, and everything goes dark. And we return to Tim and Monster. Monster and Tim re-enter Apex Hall. As they enter, streams of knights from either end of Apex Hall start funneling in towards the teleporter at the center of the room. Reinforcements had arrived. Dandelion! I don't see her in here.
Has anyone seen a dinosaur? They're hard to miss, but apparently I can't find one.
You look around and no one's listening to you. There are no more evacuees in this hall. They all seem to have been siphoned up into the building, and the only clerics that are around are hot on the trail of keeping up with whatever is happening higher in the tower.
Say, Monster, do you think we should go up and check what's going on?
We should get to Geniveve. She'll know what to do.
Where is she?
She's a high-level priest, set to ward over the refugees under her charge, and protect them if any of them contract the boarpox.
So, are we speaking literally that she's high above them, looking down under, or is that like a figure of speech?
Figure of speech. She's a higher rank.
Oh.
You see, the boarpox is most active once the sun goes down. And if anyone contracted the virus, this is when we would know.
That would have been convenient to have told us.
I had hoped you wouldn't have to see it. Many chosen panic when they see others die. And you're so young, Tim. This is too much.
I was like, I'm younger for having died once already.
I was already sorry when we had to wipe out the kobold camp and you got hurt. And now this. This is not what I had planned for you three when we met. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, Monster. I don't think anyone planned for any of this.
You ready to go get Geniveve?
Yeah, let's go find her.
Okay. You and Monster start walking towards the tower elevator. Back at the Tower of Knowledge, out in the dark, Brie stands with a knife in her back, a voice speaking into her ear over her shoulder. You looking for me, huh?
So I have a question for you. I think we could help each other. I don't know why you're here. I don't really care. But I'll help you. Whatever you're looking to do.
Oh, you're gonna help me, huh? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You're with them. I know you are. I can
With
see it.
who?
With the vices. I've been
What the fuck is
watching
a
them.
vice?
Don't fucking deny it. I can
What is
smell it on you.
Who's a vice? What the fuck? Can you tell me who
You
they
can
are?
feel the dagger get tighter against your skin. It starts to poke through your cloak. Yeah, I know you're chosen. If I shatter your spinal column, you'll be here for days before someone finds you.
Okay, listen, we don't have to go that far. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't know what a vice is. I got here not too long ago. I don't really have any alliances or allegiances towards anyone.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. Like how I just had this and I forgot what it was already. Perfect. Another 9. Thanks, Eric. Cursing me with the 7s.
Yeah, right. All of you chosen are alike. You have your hands in every pie. Fucking tell me the truth now, or I'll shatter your spine.
I got here like a day ago. I pissed off the god of the forest. He's real fun. I killed his kobold guy. He was an asshole. I met a wolf. He disappeared. I don't know what the fuck happened to him. Went to a gambling hall. Worked as a waiter at a bar type. I don't know what the fuck it is.
What does any of this have to do with Vinestoal?
I don't know what the fuck it has to do with Vinestoal. You told me I was part of some fucking club. I don't know what the fuck kind of club you told me I'm part of. I'm just recapping what happened so far. That's what you asked me to do.
She's Vinestoaling.
If Vinestoal went up there, I think he erased some of my friends' memories. I just kind of don't fucking like the guy. I think he's a fucking asshole. I don't like him. My other friend told me he smells like shit. And I've never smelled him. I don't want to get close enough to smell him.
Give me another persuasion check with advantage.
Okay, what's my advantage?
Just roll double, take the higher.
Okay, perfect.
Say, Eric, how's the House of Mouse doing?
Ooh, 18.
Well, we finally had a chance to teach him consequences, but he died in one hit, so it's not going to happen.
He's gonna get so confused. He's so
He doesn't. We didn't even get to register pain to him. He literally died in one hit. He's just gonna respawn thinking he teleported.
Got, like, divided. He got, like,
yeah, he's just gonna come back and be like, "Holy shit, I teleported! I'm a wizard!" Like,
I'm a better wizard than you, Aubrey.
He's gonna literally like strike again, being like, "That's my new attack for the ground."
like this was the perfect opportunity for Mouse to learn consequences, like to get injured, to get fucked up, and it just didn't happen. He literally died in one hit, and there's no consequences.
He's gonna run back up there again and just be like, "All right."
Yeah, no, that's probably.
I love the Mickey Mouse voice. All right.
Oh, well, that's gonna be quite the trek back, but all right, all my turns are back, and I'm just gonna fuck them up.
I'm gonna fuck him up! Brie, you feel this arm around your neck loosen a little.
But now you guys get to explain death to Mouse, who has now died with no consequence.
Listen, Bree's gonna be like, I have no idea what the fuck to tell you, Tim, and then she's gonna be like, God damn it, where the fuck's Dandelion?
Mouse is gonna be like, "Well, where's Harold? Where's his
right. I'm gonna be making fun of Harold for being dead.
I'm looking forward to it.
Anyway, sorry.
You're fine. Brie, you feel this arm that's around your shoulders loosen for a moment as whoever it is behind you is questioning if you're telling the truth. What are you doing? She doesn't release you immediately, but you feel like you have an opportunity here to break away if you wanted to.
All I know is, Bree's just gonna continue to talk to her. All I know is I used to be a good thief where I was from, and now I got here, and now I fucking suck. And now all I want to do is fucking find someone in the Shadow Realms that knows the inner workings of the Shadow Realms that can help me become a better thief than I currently am. Because I suck here, and I want to get better.
I like the thought of whoever, like, kid that was like, "Oh my god, can I put it back?"
Nope.
No,
Listen,
now it's gonna try and be friends with me.
Are you trying to get after something he has in his office? Because I've been there before.
You're like, "I've got his stuff."
She pushes you away as she steps back, holding out her dagger in front of her. You can see her. The light is to her back, so you can't see all the details on her face. But in the shadows, you can see two large, very fox-like ears silhouetted in the shadow, and she wears these dark robes that obscure her body and her posing as she holds back up her dagger, reaches into her other side, and pulls out another one in a complete defensive pose. You recognize that pose familiarly. You remember falling into that pose when you used to use your daggers. Very stealthy, rogue-like position her eyes glinting with a little bit of light reflecting off of the stonework.
I still want to work with you. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to do anything like that. I'm not going to take out any weapons. I want to work with you. I want to help you. I don't like that guy. You don't like that guy. I feel like we're on the same team. Like an enemy of my enemy is my friend?
You really don't know what's going on, do you?
No, I have no idea.
Her arms relax a little. This isn't a good spot to talk.
I'm gonna go with my new friend. I don't care where it is. I'm going. Bye.
She leads you back towards that dark amphitheater and circles around the back. She slips in and out of the shadows slyly, stealthily. Approaching the back, you can hear the wind whistling over the trees beyond. The city out on the horizon is bright with lights as they light up the whole skyline. I saw you going into the Tower of Knowledge several times. What were you thinking?
Well, that's not good. Well, we went in there because we were searching that guy's office, because I'm pretty sure he erased a few of my friend's memories.
If that was only what he did.
Oh, okay, cool. And we found a key and a map, and we left it there, and then we decided to go back and take it.
You have the key?
I have the key. It's in a safe spot. No one knows I have it, as far as I'm aware.
What are you doing here? Your friends lost their memories and you come to the Citadel and try to solve the problem yourself? You must be stupid or something.
Thanks, I feel like I'm getting that a lot. Well, we didn't originally come here ourselves. We came here because they were asking questions. They wanted to know more. We wanted to know more because I made a contract with a god that doesn't even exist in this world. And because I told them about it, they lost their memories.
And you don't remember signing the contract?
I have no idea how I signed the contract. It was somewhere between when I went from my world, trying to steal a gem, to this world, and I landed and I had a vial and I have a contract with this guy.
Which one are you signed with?
Ulavan.
That's strange. I've met other Ulavan signs, but they all remember signing the contract.
The fuck, man? I have to write a strongly worded letter to Ulavan.
What the hell is going on? Your friends, the ones that lost their memories, they saw something to do with the god and they don't remember.
They saw my
that
contract. They don't remember it. I don't really like being near any of this other god place that we're here. All the light shit bothers me. Ulavan doesn't like it, I guess.
Well, it's more like a law doesn't like Ulavan.
Oh.
Okay.
Makes a lot of sense.
It makes sense. Vinestoal has been protecting the Exiled Three, trying to prevent the spread of their information. Your three friends, are they important in some way?
Well, they are the clerics that get the new chosen, or some of the clerics that get the new chosen.
Oh, fucking hell, yeah. If they're relying on priests, then if they know the information, they start talking to higher-ups, questions get raised, and it's too big to contain at that point.
Even Mother Goose's memories was erased. She is missing something.
Mother Goose is way down that rabbit hole. So, okay. I am Amyria. She pulls back her cloak. You can see her ears re-poke out from the thing, and a little bit of light coming from a window from the building lights onto her face. She has a canine snout coming out to a fox-like point, but instead of a red or white fox, it's a tarnished brown color. Her eyes oddly small for her form.
Do you know, I have a question. Do you know what happens to people after they sign the contract for Ulavan?
They restrike without whatever they signed away. With Ulavan, it would be their divine satiation.
Oh, okay.
And
That would make sense why that guy disappeared then.
Vinestoal's been taking them into the Serenity Caves.
Oh.
What do you want to know? We don't have much time.
Is there a way to get in contact with you after this event? Or after we're
Oh, I'm
done
not letting
here?
you leave my side.
Okay. Basically captured by a fox lady. Okay.
Oh no! How awful!
How awful.
Vinestoal
Okay.
will be after you. He probably already is.
Perfect. Is there any way to tell my friends, like, peace out, I'm leaving?
You have friends? Oh,
Well,
yeah, you went in with that cat lady. I saw her go in with, like, this little mouse thing into the
Oh,
tower a
God.
few minutes ago.
I don't think it's a good idea to go after them if Vinestoal's up there.
Oh,
Even a
definitely not.
stool. Is he poopy? Oh yeah, yes he is. He's stinky, right?
I think I have a method that I can contact them. I do have a pea crystal. And I do have their numbers. They do not have mine. So I could get the message that I'm leaving. And that I'm okay. To them if I need to. So I don't think I need to say anything to them.
I don't work with others, so I don't know how to do that. I don't know what the
Okay.
protocol should be.
Me either, really.
All I care about is you at the moment.
Well, I'm important. Okay, well, where should we go from here then?
Back to your vial, maybe.
If you have a
This is
key to
my
the
mouth,
Serenity
Emily.
Caves, that's what I'm here for. You're taking me into the caves.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll go into my vial and I'll grab. There's 2 maps, right?
There's 3 maps.
3 maps. What were the maps? The differences between the maps?
The different floors.
Okay, I'm gonna grab whatever one is the top floor and the key.
Okay. You disappear.
And I will leave a message to Ulavan, be like, "Why the fuck am I the only one that lost their memories?" And you
Why the
fucking let
fuck
all
you
your other
lying?
fucking disciples keep their memories. The fuck, man.
The fuck, man?
And then I'm gonna leave that note for Ulavan.
Fucking lying.
You disappear into your vial, and as you reemerge, you see the little fox girl's eyes in disgust. She looks at your vial and you coming out of it with absolute disgrace. Just disgust.
Is there something wrong with my vial?
No, just most of the time when I see someone in and out of one of those things, people I love die.
Oh. That's not good. Why did they die, if you don't mind me asking? I wouldn't want that to happen.
We can't talk about it out here.
Okay.
If I were you, I'd assume someone was always watching.
Okay.
She looks out back across the green, looking for the coast is clear. Stay behind me.
Okay.
As she leads you off into the dark. Back up at the on the top of the Tower of Knowledge. Mouse. Everything is dark.
Mm-hmm.
As suddenly everything becomes existence again. Your lungs fill with breath as you...
I'm so over breathing.
It's so annoying. Your eyes are filled with light once again.
Ugh. Blinking.
Your eyes focus as Alolela is sitting over you. The remnants of the solar magic radiant is dissipating from the air. Okay, you're stable, Mouse. Can you hear me?
Yeah, well, what's up?
You focus your eyes and look around, and you see iron bars surrounding you. Looking around, it seems that you're in a bird cage, and as soon as Alolela's hands fall, a knight comes up behind her and shackles her arms closed. Shoving her into a chair, another knight comes over with your cage and sets it on the desk, as across the mahogany table, Vinestoal...
Mahogany.
Mahogany.
That is mahogany! Across the table, Vinestoal sits, his hands gently crossed across the wood. His eyes glancing back and forth between Alolela and you, Mouse. So it seems you took the hard way. I'm glad that we finally got to this point.
Tweet, tweet. Tweet.
God damn it, it's so hard for me to be a serious character when Mouse is being Mouse. Oh my god. Okay. Yes, sing, little bird. But I would rather you sing about what exactly you're intending to have a meeting with me about.
Tweet. Tweet, tweet.
We were just here to let you know that you had dropped something out in the road.
What?
What?
Tweet, tweet.
What? Tweet?
Thumbs up.
You see Vinestoal's eyes narrow. Of course. You really love the hard way, don't you?
Tweet.
Well, I have all the time in the world. Care for a cup of
My
coffee?
calendar just opened up. Huh?
Would you care for a cup of coffee, a juice, a tea?
Rat poison.
Alolela looks over at you, Mouse. Tweet?
Yeah. Thumbs up.
Oh, okay. Tweet?
Thumbs up. Double thumbs up.
Well, of course, and it makes sense that you would want to keep yourself nice and tight-lipped. It's difficult coming into a place very unfamiliar and strange. Such a young chosen to be caught in such a precarious situation.
Tweet.
He tawny-taw Tweety Bird.
You put me in a bird cage. What do you want me to do?
This is quite dull.
Tweet.
I might as well just let you go at this point. Of course you're not going to answer any of my questions. Why would you? I am the evil man on the other end of the stage. I am the pinnacle of what is wrong with the world. Of course I am. Why listen to what I have to say or to my questions?
I'm going to say one sentence to you, and it's, I asked for an appointment to talk, and then you put me in a fucking bird cage. Tweet, tweet.
Yes, well, my time is very important to me.
Tweet! I asked for an appointment to fit your schedule, and you put me in a fucking bird cage. Tweet.
Yes, that is where dirty little rats belong.
No, that would be a rat cage, idiot. Tweet.
Hmm. 'This is boring.
Tweet!
It seems like we need to escalate these issues.
Tweet.
Gods, let's take them down into the caves. Of course, your friend has my key, and so we will have to take the long way round. Why exactly would your friend take my key? Would you know?
Tweet.
No,
Tweet.
of course not. Birds only sing in spring. And
I thought I was a rat in a cage.
Would you like out of the cage?
I'd like your monologue to make sense because it doesn't. Tweet. You've asked me to accommodate your schedule, which is what I was trying to do. You've told me that rats belong in cages, but I'm in a bird cage. You've told me that you're going to get information out of me that I'm not worth talking to, that I don't have any information, that you don't have time for this, that you're going to take me to the caves. Am I missing something contradictory that you've said? Because honestly, I'm not all that used to talking, and you sound like an idiot. So
No.
I don't need to listen. Tweet.
I'm just buying
Tweet.
time.
But you have all the time. I'm in a fucking cage. Tweet.
Interesting.
Do you not realize that you're in control of the situation?
I don't think you realize what's going on at all.
Maybe I came up here to make an appointment to talk to you. And then you monologued about not being evil while doing evil shit.
Well, I believe this conversation is over. You need some time to stew.
Tweet.
The door opens as the 4 knights come in. I think the cells at the end of the avalanche hallway will be the best for these two. A hand comes over and grabs the top of the bird cage. Another 2 come up on either side of Alolela and start to pull you 2 from the room. I'll see you in a few days. See if...
Seems like you're down 1 guard. There's only 3, huh?
One of the guards does seem to be absent.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'll see you next time. And I won't be asking. Tweet.
A shawl drapes over your bird cage, descending you into darkness. Tim and Monster, you materialize in the hallway of the 5th floor of the Apex Hall. You can immediately hear the sounds of clashing metal. As you enter into the space, you can see blood pooling out of a room and a man screaming in agony. Oh no, the outbreak is worse than we thought. Geniveve should be through here. As he moves towards a doorway, pushing it open, you see Geniveve standing in front of a group of bed-borne evacuees hiding against a wall. There doesn't seem to be any blood or viscera in this space. You can see Geniveve lift her arms, crackling divine magic at her fingertips. Monster! Oh, thank Allah! Thank you so much! Monster, how are you doing? How's everything going? Oh my... I'm glad to see you okay, Genevieve, but we have bigger problems. Dandelion is missing. What? No. Dandelion can't be missing. We're in charge of protecting her. She can't be missing because we're supposed to be there for her and watching over her. What are you talking that she's missing?
We can't find her.
Well, that's kind of the definition of missing!
Yeah.
How could she be missing? What? Okay. I don't think this is helping anything, Jenny. Well, of course it's not fucking doing anything. I'm useless. I can't be here to protect them if I had to be protecting them. And you guys were supposed to stay out of trouble, and oh no. Okay. Let's go find her. Give me a second. As she closes her hands, you can see her whispering off. Okay, I'm calling for backup. She turns to these huddled masses of bedborn in utter terror. You'll be okay. Another cleric is coming to protect you in a few moments. It doesn't seem like any of you have the virus, so as long as nothing comes in, you'll be safe. I'm so sorry, I have to go help my friend. The bedborn immediately start panicking as she starts heading for the door. Let's go, Tim.
Yep, let's go.
You descend the teleporter, heading out to the monster, starting to lead you all through the southern door. Okay, so when was the last time you saw her?
Before we went out to... No, she helped deal with Harold.
Deal with Harold?
Oh.
Oh, no. You saw the boarpox, didn't you?
Why does people keep thinking I just saw it? I had to help fight it.
Oh. I'm sorry, Tim. That's a lot to handle. How are you feeling?
I feel like the PTSD will kick in later. But for now, I'm fine.
Okay, well, I guess that's a positive outlook to have for now. I guess I'll take you as long as I have you. So you were out here and Dandelion just vanished?
Yeah, she was helping fight Harold. Then we had to go deal with his wife. And then when we turned around, she was gone.
If she had gone left or right, you would have seen her. This whole place is lit up. You can see the lanterns going either direction, and she wasn't in the tower. She must have gone down. Geniveve walks up over to the edge of the dais, looking over the wall down to the lower level. The main path along that way is also lit, but a lot of the more garden areas closer to the wall are pretty dark. And she wouldn't have left on her own.
No, as you said, she was right there helping, and then she was just gone.
Do you think... Vinestoal knows that we're looking into him?
Yeah, I tried to interview him, and he blew me off. And then went upstairs.
How hard did he blow you off, Tim?
Really hard, honestly. He didn't even write and give me money. It was pretty bad.
If Vinestoal knows that we're after him, he may have intervened, taking her. Do we know where Brie is? Or Mouse?
So about that, no.
What? Tim.
Yes.
Tim.
Yeah.
You lost all of your friends?
Boarpox. 2 people had boarpox.
Okay. Okay.
You're asking a lot right now. I killed 2 people today because of a mysterious illness I just learned about. Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. No, you're
So-
right. You're right. I'm
Aren't
stupid. It's
you? Wait. Aren't
Giving
you
this
the
girl a
one?
complex.
I was like, aren't you the one with the magical book that can track people? Isn't that your thing?
fine. No, that's Alolela's.
Oh, whatever. You know what?
And she's
Well-
gone too.
Let's hope we can find some clues.
Where is Alolela?
I got a message from Alolela that she and Brie were heading off to the Tower of Knowledge. Did Brie not tell you?
Boar? Pox!
God damn it. Okay. No, you're right. Okay. We can do this.
I assumed Brie was gonna come help with the Boarpox thing. Dandelion did, and then we turn around, no Brie.
Brie left way before the Boarpox. It's funny.
Tim is blind.
Well, we have to find at least one of them, right? Because that I don't know if I could sleep at night if we lost all of you. I am not letting you out of my sight, Tim.
Put him on a fucking doggy chain.
Freak on a leash.
Yeah, freak
Okay.
on a leash.
Let's search for some clues. Maybe we can find where Dandelion went.
Yeah, gang, let's split up and search for clues.
No,
Again!
we are going together. The three of you.
Ooh,
I
get Scooby snacks then, right?
You do get Scooby snacks.
The three of you go down the ramp around to the base of the dais and start searching around looking for any clues. Give me an investigation check, Tim.
+3. How is this gonna be bad? Oh.
Looking around at the base of this wall, searching, Monster and Alolela are turning over sticks and branches looking for footprints in the grass. As, Tim, you come up, your feline eyes very sharp in this darkness. You can see right under the wall where you were on top of the dais talking to Anna when you lost track of Dandelion. There seems to be this odd, sticky, yellow mucus glossed across the grass. As you kind of step back, it almost looks like a splatter. And off to the side of this puddle of odd ooze, you can see where part of it has been lifted up in a footprint. A large dinosaur foot worth of mucus seems to have been lifted off of the grass and carried forward a few steps, heading this direction, off towards the east.
It seemed like she may have been absconded by a slurpin. A sludge person. A slurspin.
Monster and Geniveve come racing up to see what you have found.
Or would that be a sludgeson? Slurpson?
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 Well, at least we have something. It seems that whoever kidnapped Dandelion jumped over the edge with her and was able to dampen their fall with slime? Or something similar?
That's silly. It's like she was putty in her hands.
Does the slime look like it would go good on a pizza?
What about
Not
toast? Like jam?
really.
Does
it
Brie
look- yeah, does it look
think
like
that they could make it a Boarpox pizza?
Oh, goodness gracious.
I'm not gonna name it Boarpox Pizza. I'll be like, this pizza helps fight Boarpox.
You name it, this pizza doesn't have Boarpox.
The
This
anti-Boarpox.
pizza doesn't have Boarpox! I want my money back! Are we ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Brie and your new friend Amyria step off into the shadows outside into the large hallway the large corridor that goes up the diocese towards the upper levels of the citadel. There are knights along the walls as Amyria pushes you against the wall into the darkness. Give me a stealth check with advantage.
Perfect.
Okay. Stepping off into the darkness, you and Amyria go down to outside of the citadel, and once you're beyond most of the sight of the walls, she slips across towards the southern stables and goes back up towards Apex Hall, circling down this path to this large, picnic table area. No one's out here. You dodge out from behind the light of the lamps down this road. And in this large picnic area, you look up at the wall and see a very similar indent in the stonework to the one you saw across from the Tower of Knowledge. Quickly, put it in.
I'm gonna put the key in.
You reach up with the large brassy key and placing it into the indent, it magnetizes to the slot. And as soon as it is set in place, the ruby gleams with light. And the whole section of wall becomes transparent. Quickly, inside! She pushes you in. Reaching up behind you, grabbing it from the air as the stonework becomes solid again. Into the dark of this chamber. There's absolutely no light. Okay. We should be pretty safe in here. No one can follow us without a key. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm in here. I've been staking out this place for weeks.
And all it took you was one fucking elf.
She starts to walk down the hallway as she reaches into her cloak and pulls out a metal object and presses a button as the glass ball in the center of this mechanical device starts to illuminate, almost like a flashlight, bringing some light to this space. It starts to bounce off the stone walls into a long, dark hallway, which every 20 or 30 feet branches off into more hallways. Your footsteps echoing into the darkness. So, to fill you in a little bit, it seems like you're really new around here and you don't really know a lot. So basically, in Queen's Bed, there are 14 gods. There are the main ones that the main religion identifies and is okay with existing. You have the big ones like Elah, she's like the thing of the chosen. And you got a slew of other ones that really start to get annoying when you try to remember them all. Some of them are more popular than others, yada yada yada. Basically, there aren't just 14. You've already learned this much. They're called the Exiled Three. Ulavon, Basilisk, and Aesir. They represent hunger, disease, and death.
Perfect, my gods.
But do they represent the Lollipop Guild?
We represent the
That is hunger, disease, and death.
yeah. They're called the Exiled Three. And they have, over the last 40 or 50 years, been starting to make moves to make themselves recognized as official gods. And to have control over Chosen. They seek to give Chosen hunger just like Bedborn. They want Chosen to be able to get sick just like Bedborn, and they want Chosen to age and die just like Bedborn. They have been signing contracts with Chosen that are far enough from Elah's light that she won't notice that they have signed these contracts away, because Elah is the one that is saying these gods can't be gods. So, I don't know what you did, but normally the people that sign contracts did terrible things. Something terrible enough to have Elah herself turn away from them, enough out of their eye that the Exiled Three are able to step in and make contracts with them.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what it means that you don't have your memories.
Maybe that's
mean
what
something.
I gave up. My
Yeah.
memory of whatever crime I did.
Perhaps.
Maybe I should take that paper back from him.
Perhaps whatever it is that you signed a contract with one of these gods, and he is hoping that you will help bring upon his ascension to the Primary Council. The Exiled Three have dozens. I have already tracked at least 14 other signees. And most of them have been interacting with Vinestoal and his cronies. Vinestoal is covering this up. Vinestoal is the reason that the church doesn't know about it yet. Vinestoal is the reason that this whole war hasn't started taking place yet. As you start continuing down this hallway.
So he's covering up for what reason?
He has signed with Basilis. I believe. I think so. He also wants the Exiled Three to ascend. And if the church knows about it, they can create a conceited effort to stop them. He is the inside man, making sure that to prolong their solitude and their operating in the shadows as long as they can. Or at least that's what I can tell so far.
Uh-huh.
You continue down these hallways. Looking down at your map, you can see that it's a labyrinth down here. Extensive hallways extending out into branching neighborhoods of rooms and apartments, mess halls and activity rooms. It feels like a dungeon, but the maps look like a community center. And as you turn a hallway, you hear this low, pained groan. Oh. Stop. There's someone else down here. The groan continues, but it doesn't seem to be getting any closer. What is going on? She steps forward, continuing down. The sound gets louder and louder as you approach a door that seems to be locked. This massive slide lock that has been adhered to the stone. All the doors that you've passed so far haven't had these locks. And hanging on the door is a clipboard with research notes. Oh, here you are, you bastards. She slides open a window, almost like on a solitary door of a cell. Door on a solitary cell. Peeking in, you can smell immediately this putrid scent releasing through the grated window. Oh! And as soon as that metal clinks, you hear this ravenous scream from within as something runs up to the door and slams into the metal. You can hear the hinges on the door creak under the pressure. Here you are, you bastards. As you look through the window, you can see this mantis, almost insect-like man. You can see the large green carapace potted with pits and boils, looking up at you with bleeding red eyes. You know what happens when you sign away your sickness? You get sick and you don't die from it. This one signed a contract with Basilisk to get rid of his immunity. Chosen. He gets sick but can't die. Just takes over. You look at the research notes on the door. This person has been here for about 2 months. Active research notes on the progression of the disease as it is growing and progressing in the chosen body. He has to be here. He has to be. As she starts racing down the hallway, you find more doors with more clipboards and more locks. You find a whole wing of these hallways filled with the sick and the hungry and the withering. Where is he? He has to be here. Come on.
Who are we looking for?
My dad went missing. And I've been looking for him. And I figured that he would show up here.
Is it just Chosen that sign away everything, or do the Bedborn sign away things too?
Bedborn don't need to sign away anything. They already get hungry and sick and die.
So you and your dad were both Chosen?
Well, my dad is. I'm Bedborn. As you continue down this hallway, she is checking sheet after sheet. Look at all this. Those fucking bastards have turned so many. What is going to happen to them from here on out?
They're gonna get turned into pizza.
So I did just get an Oscar Mayer commercial.
Finally, you turn a corner and she's checking sheets. At the end of this hallway, you see her finally stop. Checked in last night. Attic Rashawn. The coyote man that you signed a contract with yesterday.
Oh, good.
He's in a nice hotel.
Oh, good. This is the daughter? That's a little awkward.
You can still
Dad?
date her. That's fine. She doesn't have to know.
She slides open the door. Dad? Amy?
Datica, Rashawn.
Gattaca.
Amy!
Datica.
He runs up to the front of the door. You can see his coyote maw through the darkness.
Erica!
She holds up the flashlight into the chamber. I found you. Oh my gosh, I found you. How are you here? Don't worry, I made a friend. She steps back.
Oh, fuck, I don't want to be here.
Do you step away?
Yeah, I'm gonna step away. I'm gonna be like, nope, sorry, I want to be anonymous.
Oh my god. The next time you meet up with Tim, you need to get him to make you a special shirt that can be like, shirt says, "I'm not your friend" on it. I'm not stealing things. I'm not turning people into pizza.
Okay. He looks through, but you've stepped out of the way. Get me out of here. She leans up and looks up at the lock. Shit, I can't pick it. It's a magical lock. It's fine. I'll find the key. I'll save you, Dad. You better. I will.
Are the bars magical? Is the wall magical?
Listen, now
The
I got a
floor's
lot of
magical.
questions. I got a question for my fucking... my god? Is he really the bad guy? I don't know. Yeah.
You should ask him. I'm sure he won't lie to you.
Oh,
Sure
not at
you
all.
won't.
Amy turns to you. Okay, we have to find the key. He's got to have an office, a study, a lab, something down here.
Okay, we should go.
Okay. I'll come back for you, Dad, I promise. I'll see you soon, Bug. Of course, Dad. She closes the slide. You're helping me. Let's go.
Okay. Not exactly where I want to be at all.
You step off, heading into the rest of the Serenity Caves. Before we finish, we follow Alolela and Mouse as they are being carried across the Citadel.
Can I just try and walk out of the back of the cage?
Give me a strength or dexterity check. Or just give me a dexterity check. That's your higher one. Ooh. You, covered by this shawl or this cloak, just feel yourself being jostled around. You can feel the outside air wafting in. You reach your hand through the bars and you can feel this crackling magic against your skin. But it's not stopping you, but it hurts. You push your way through. You take 4 damage as this magic rips at you and makes this crackling sound. But you manage to push your way through the bars. You fall onto the ground. The 2 knights that are on either side of you hear the crackling and look down at you.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna try and hide.
Give me a stealth check.
Nice.
Ooh. Into the dark. You fall out of the cage. You hear this, "He's getting away!" As you go on all fours, full mouse mode, and dash into the darkness, slipping away into the shadows, escaping your containment. You watch on as Alolela is escorted on past your sight. And that is where we'll end it for this evening.
So, that's a good spot to end. If I had still been in the tower when I had passed that check, I had a few ways that I was thinking about I was going to get out of it. My plan was to go back upstairs, knock on the door as I activated the teleporter, and flip that dude off as I ran away.
Yeah, great.
I'm not sure it translates, but that guy needs to know that I'm out and he can go fuck himself.
I knew I was gonna suck at that interrogation because I was like, it's crossed from mouse. How the fuck am I gonna, like,
Tweet!
fuck with mouse? I so bad. Ugh.
The mouse was able to get him to give up information.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't Mouse the one being interrogated? That's what you think.
I'm sure he loved being told how contradictory he was being. Like, no, we need to have a talk. Yeah, I know we need to have a talk, dumbass. Like,
so keep talking.
Okay, everyone. I cannot wait to see what happens next time. Thank you, everyone, for a great session, and I'll see you guys next time.
have a good night.
Have a
Good
good
night,
night.